How about that? No action there. Let me change up my mealworm. Or I mean wax worm. You're gonna get something eventually. I wonder if you should drill another hole. Hmm. Well, we're on the bottom. So what I do is look what I'm doing, Andrew. I'm on the bottom. Look, because all the fish is on the bottom. You see this? I jig it a little bit. Nothing. I don't have anybody in the. Oh, somebody showed up. You want to try this rod? What? Well, don't. Oh! You got fish. Oh, oh! Are you serious? Is it big? Oh, dude, that's a huge bluegill. Oh man, wait, your thing was right by the thing, dude. That's your first fish. Wasn't it right by the ice? That is the biggest. That's bigger bluegill than I have caught. How does it feel? There you go. You know, it feels good to be him too because we're gonna let him go. Let me get my put him back in the hole. Let me get my thing, dude. That is a big fish. That is a big boy bluegill. Huh? Wow, I can't believe you got that so quick. That is a big boy bluegill. Good job, kid. All right, put that back in the hole. I know. Dude, that is a big fish, Andrew. Congratulations. Look at you. All right, let's put him back in the hole. No, it's fine. You don't have to. He's gonna. Wow. That's your first fish you ever caught ice fishing. Good job, man. You just pulled that off. But you have to go to the bottom. Like, open the bail and go all the way to the bottom. Is it at the bottom? And then, no, now reel it up a little bit. Reel it up. Keep going. Keep going. Stop. You basically want to do this. I know. I know. That kind of goes against all the. That was wild. That was crazy. What? What? I think the live stream is going. No, no. The more noise you make, the more you're gonna scare the fish. What we can do is I can leave this here, but that was crazy. See, we caught a fish, man. Hey, what's going, Fish on Entertainment? What's up? I appreciate it. Thank you very much. He caught that on the he caught that when he wasn't even fishing. But you have like no tension here, dude. Are you cold? I can't believe you caught that. And that's even like a technically that's a perch lure. That was, you would get a whole rod in the lunchbox. That is actually smart. Somebody said that you can put a whole rod in the lunchbox. That's what I'm doing with my rod because I get tired of jigging it. That is smart. Thanks. That is a nice crack in the ice. That's actually a good thing that it cracked. The ice here is at least 10 inches, if not more. You can probably drive a nice SUV on this ice. That was crazy. If you can put your rod in the ice box if you want. Here, go. You can do this. You can. You should probably jig it, but okay. Here, you can do this. See, that was very smart. Thanks, Fish On. I appreciate that. Chances are on a wax worm, the fish is definitely not going to be bigger than the hole, but that is a good concern. I like that. He does have a jigging, like one of those ice fish jigging things, and I have like 3 wax worms on, but I haven't caught anything. He's the one with the fish. Check this out. We just want to have some fun. We're probably going to be only ice fishing for the next hour, although it is not cold. It's not a real ice fishing pole. You're right. Andrew, come back here. Somebody's going to call it in because there's people that live on this lake. They're going to say there's a kid on ice. Just stay next to me. If you want, go drill another hole. If I were you, I would drill a hole somewhere there. Ice fish little pole. Well, I mean, usually there's actually a bigger pole than most people use for ice fishing. No kids on the ice, bruh. Yeah, I think that kid's probably. I would go away a little bit, but yeah. Fish on Entertainment. I appreciate it. It's not a rule, man. Ice fishing rods are usually they're usually super short. It's not a rule. Oh right, yeah, I like that. I like that placement. Yeah, I know we are living the best life. No, if listen, the ice is probably the thickest I've seen it in the whole in my entire life. There's people. We have a reservoir called Round Valley. That place never freezes over. I went ice fishing there today. I put a hole through ice. It was at least 8 inches thick, and I've never seen that place even freeze over that much. Yeah, but my kid is drilling a hole in ice. But I can't believe he just caught a humongous bluegill and he wasn't even tending to his rod. While I'm standing here and jigging up and down like a loser. What's going on, Fish on Entertainment? You I know you guys are also all frozen over there. I know you guys are from Kentucky, right? We're not properly ice fishing right now in terms of like we don't have the ride 1000% ride set up, but we have enough to catch a nice juicy bluegill or maybe a perch. Nice. I've seen you live stream one time. I've ever since the new year came around, I don't have as much time. Like I haven't been live streaming as much, but once the weather warms up a little bit, I'll start watching more and I'll start fishing more. But I did see you were ice fishing. Not ice fishing, but creek fishing. Are you through yet? I can't believe you caught that huge bluegill. Well, thanks for hanging out with me, all of you. As long as my rod doesn't go in a hole unattended. I think my kid is almost through. It's amazing how thick the ice is. You almost through? Just don't. Yep, you're in. Just when you remove it quick so it pops up some ice. Yeah, but today we bought this thing. I'll show you for ice fishing. Yeah. What, is it stuck? No, it's fine. Just wiggle it. Wiggle it and jiggle it. Here you go. You're good. Now, what you want to do is nice. Look how thick this ice is. It's amazing. Now we just need to get the cup and clean it. Oh, look, it's perfect. It's right on the crack. Here. No, it's perfect. It's fine. A crack in the eyes doesn't mean a bad thing. Here, hold this. I'm gonna go clean the hole. Or you the one. Let me. And you can jig this hole. But this is the one we're using to fish right now. It's a sting nose minnow, and I can't believe my kid already caught a fish on it. How wide is the hole? It's about. I'm gonna say it's what 6 inches probably. We're still amateur ice fishermen, but today my kid caught his first fish. First fish he ever caught ice fishing. We decided to run out. It's pretty warm now. What is it, like 40 degrees right now? And the ice is at least, I mean, it's amazing how deep this is. I can't even feel the bottom of it. I stuck my hand in it before. It's at least 10 inches deep here. All right, try this hole, but you know, the fish is probably still not here. But yeah. I have nothing. But hey, thanks for hanging out with us. I can't believe I'm getting nothing. I have 3 wax worms. I literally have the trifecta, man. But we caught a bluegill here, so let me steal my kid's fishing spot. He does have some ice in it. It's only about, I'd say it's only about 8 feet deep here. So what I do is I drop it to the bottom and I slowly just twitch it. Not the ideal method, but it works. And my kid has a cooler he can sit on. But yeah, usually during the summer, if I live stream fish, I live stream fish from these spots and usually catch a bunch of crappie here. But there is some huge bluegill here too. I can't believe how big he caught a huge bluegill. That thing was humongous. Yeah, so I have this tip and I have that micro tip, but the problem is this is not a real ice fishing rod, so I can't put it on. I have it. It's like sticking out to the side. I'll show it to you. Hold on, let me get my thing. Oh, it has little bites. Hold on. I'll show you what I got. See, but my real ice fishing rod's in the car. We kind of ran out here real quick. See the micro tip? Is this what you're talking about? This is the micro tip, and we did catch a fish without it, but yeah, that would be ideal. I just can't put it on my rod right now. See, we got 32 people. Not bad. There's like people ice skating. Oh no, they're playing hockey. That's good to see. That's what makes me happy. See that? Jersey families just vibing on ice, skating with a dog. That's what it's all about. Hmm. I'm wondering if I should try a mealworm. Are you on the bottom? You can lower your rod a little bit. Look at all these private jets coming in. All coming into Morristown probably. Busy day at work tomorrow. Why can't I catch a fish? My kid is catching all the fish, man. That's a good way. You're gonna well, I don't think that rod's gonna fit in the hole, but that's the easy way to lose it for sure. I still can't believe that happened. Uh, the slow pitch jigs they use offshore are just super small, like 7 grams or 10-gram jigs. Try that, you'll be hooked for life. So that's if I were to buy something like that. So if I were to buy something like that, I print screen your message, Lion Cider. I appreciate that. So if I were to buy it, can I just buy it on Amazon? One time when I was a kid, I went out with a family member of mine, and he had these jigs. They were similar to this. I'll show you. They were even smaller. You see this little jig? But they were smaller, and we were catching fish nonstop, and we were also jigging it. Probably one of my best days of fishing ever in my life. But he did chump for the fish, and we were like in the middle of the. It was a fun time, man. We're fishing in Jersey, baby. Nada. Well, technically, I have 3 times more bait than you. But if I'm gonna be jigging, I want to be sitting. You want to switch out for a little bit? All right. I'm gonna put one more wax worm. So just so you know, on this rod, you're basically 1 foot off the bottom. My wife's coworker went out last weekend and caught a nice big perch on one of these metal minnow things. Yeah, Amazon Affairs submission fishing users. Got it. I'll check it out, man. Now, is that for around the year fishing, or you just use that at certain times of the year? I'll definitely check it out. I'm gonna split this wax worm in half. I'll at least try to. Let's do it this way. Maybe we'll get something. When my kid got that big bluegill, I thought he was pulling in a giant perch. Hold on. Oh, we got a problem here. Give me a sec. That's what I like about ice. You can just cast it out and straighten out your line. Whoosh! Oh, wow. What do we do here? No, hold on. What am I doing? This thing was all tangled. What am I doing? Hold on. Stand by. Ugh. Here, can you hold the rod? The cheap Chinese jig are just as good. Huh, got it. That's good advice. I appreciate it, Linesider. A lot of people that I watch on YouTube are from Florida. Hold on, I gotta fix this line. I don't have the time to properly fix it. I gotta hide this in my pocket. Wait, did I just? Yeah, I just cut it off. That's great. I mean, we're surprised? No. Here, give me that. I gotta put this back on. I don't know where the water came from here. Submission fishing jigs get the mercenaries. Aren't they a little too heavy? Those jigs, are they good for all kinds of fishing or just I gotta check it out before I don't want to ask you too many questions. Obviously can't check it out right now, but here, let me put this in my pocket. Yeah, but this is what I'm using right now. This is what we caught a fish on. It basically looks like a little tiny fish and has a wax worm on it. And here, where's the here? Let's try it. Let's put it back on. I really need to change this line up. Yeah, I'm gonna try what you're saying. I'm gonna look it up. All right, here we are. Hold on. Okay, let me try this now. Check your thing too. All right, this is supposed to work. Supposed to. We're ice fishing for either perch or bluegill. I don't think we'll get a crappie, but my kid caught a crappie. I mean, a giant bluegill as soon as we started fishing. But now we're getting skunked. Everything I catch, crappie and bass, or saltwater like snook, redfish, black drum, you will catch everything. This is smart. Hold on, let me print screen it again. Linesider, I appreciate the advice. Yeah, Linesider, I appreciate you for giving me some tips, man. That's nice. No, proper way to fish this would probably be I do have a nice fishing rod in my car, but I just got it from my father-in-law and we were so short on time today that I basically didn't have time to prepare it. But I do have these dock rods that are great. They're just not as sensitive as you want them to be. Um, let's put another wax worm on. There's nothing going on there. All right, I'm gonna fish with this, huh? Put a hole in the middle of the lake. I don't know. Is that something you want to do? Because I don't think the fish that we're targeting is more close to like the bluegills like to live right around these grassy areas. That's where we usually catch them during the summer. So I mean, we did catch a bluegill, a big bluegill. So, but that's pretty good. You went ice fishing for the first time, and you caught a fish right away. Thanks, Raptor. I appreciate it, man. We did get one fish. My kid caught a big bluegill right away, but now it's a little slow. Yeah, those are cracks in ice. But that's a good thing. That's not a bad thing. This is definitely not a sketchy ice to fish on. You can see them, but those cracks were, you can see that they cracked and froze over again. So I'm not too worried about this. You can basically drive a car on this ice right now. It's at least 10 inches where we're sitting. Now today I walked out on some, at least it looked sketchy, but the ice was black. And that's a scary ice to walk on. But I was following a bunch of fishermen, and there were like people walking around with their kids in Jersey on the reservoir called Round Valley, and that place usually does not freeze over. It's been so cold in Jersey that people saying that they haven't seen anything like this in 40, 50 years. Hey, what's going on, Paul? Paul. Paul is my brother from another mother. I don't want people to be staring at us. That's why. But this is a good area. This is where we usually catch fish. So we can. I've done that. I mean, you caught bigger fish than I did while fishing there 3 times. What if I just slowly reel it? But I feel like that bluegill that you caught, it came right up. It was right next to the top of the hole. Yes, I'm actually fishing with my son today. I took my son out, and we drilled 3 holes, and he actually caught the first and the biggest fish and the only fish. But we were fishing. Look what I'm fishing with, Paul. I think you put fish with this stuff in Netherlands. Uh, no, I don't touch the bottom. I try to stay at least like 10 inches off the bottom. I think I lost another wax worm, but yeah, Paul, this is what I'm fishing with. It's pretty small. You can see it compared to my wedding ring. All right, Andrew, I'm gonna jig for like 3 more minutes, and then you can have this back. If you want, you can take it out of that hole and put it in the first hole we drilled. But yeah, it'd be nice if we had like a life scope so we can see where we're fishing. But unfortunately, we don't. I think I just had a bite. I think I just had a bite. The problem with ice fishing is the fish are so slow during winter. They really don't want to bite. You really have to almost entice them to bite. Well, except for that bluegill that my kid caught. That guy was aggressive. One, let it jump slowly from the bottom up in low jumps. Oh, I just had a bite. Ah, I just had a bite, Andrew. Andrew, I had a bite. I think I think it was a bluegill though. I had a good bite. I think it was a bluegill because it was one of those like psychotic bites. Hey, how you doing, Dennis? No, I just see their name pop up on the screen, like right there. You see, it says Dennis Cormier. Or isn't Cormier like a name of a famous MMA wrestler? I just had a nice little bite. Uh, it just, I'm a little sad that I didn't hook the fish. Well, that it's like rubies. Ice fishing looks more fun from this view. Yeah, I mean, it depends what kind of brain you got. If you got a hyperactive brain, it can be fun, but if you keep doing this for like half an hour and you get no fish, it can be a little bit concerning. Not concerning, it's just annoying. Let's put it that way. Let me see if that bluegill that attacked my jig. Oh yeah, he stole the wax worm. That's why. Man, he stole the wax worm from me. Hey Paul, I appreciate the shout out, man. Paul is a guy from Netherlands that'll catch more sturgeon in wild live stream than most people will catch in their lifetime. I think the last live stream when he was catching sturgeon, he caught what did you catch? 11 fish? Yeah, I think the biggest sturgeon was close to it was close to it was over 100 pounds. I think it was 110 pounds. No, I don't know about you, but I've never seen a sturgeon caught on a live stream, but he did it. The man knows what he's doing. All right, let's see. I'm gonna make this very rich. I'm gonna put a wax one on every hook. Oh wow, Andrew, I'm gonna get a fish right now. No joke. Wait, don't drill the hole here. You're gonna scare all the fish. Go drill it. Okay. What have you got yet? We got a big bluegill and I had a big bite. The chickens are jealous? Yes, the chickens 6 foot long sturgeons, 113 pounds. Yep, that's Paul. Christ and Games. Let's see, who else is here? Yeah, my kid already caught a fish. Here, Andrew, I think if you do this here right now, you'll get a fish. You can sit here. Just be quiet. And don't reel it up. Basically hit bottom and then kind of bounce it off the bottom, maybe like 10 inches off the bottom. Oh man. Yeah, Paul. So I don't know if you saw my post, but I hurt my knee really badly. So I was playing basketball a week ago and no and I basically buckled my knee completely. So I'm in recovery right now. That's why I haven't been live streaming at all. Times are tough right now. Nice. Let's see, who else here? Lionsider, I appreciate you giving me all the advice, by the way. It's very nice of you, man. Usually people don't like. There's a couple of regulars that come in. I do have a bunch of subscribers, but sometimes new people that pop in usually don't stay around for long. I know this fishing is quite boring compared to what I regularly do. Regularly, I'll just fish ultralight for crappie. I'll do bass fishing. I'm not a huge bass fisherman, but thanks for the advice, man. I'm not sure if this green color is like scaring the fish away or what is it doing, but I'm gonna keep putting wax worms on. I did buy them today for a grand total of $3, so might as well use them. I also have a pet. I also have a pet catfish at home. I have 5 baby bullheads, and they would love to eat these wax worms. I do declare. Yes, we do get older, right, Paul? So the problem with me is I have extremely strong leg muscles, but I guess my joints are not as strong anymore. And that's what happened on this Sunday. I was just defending a guy, and he like popped into me, and I moved my legs, and my knee completely buckled. It actually popped out of the socket, or whatever it is, and I was on the ground like I was like Ricky Bobby from Talladega Nights. It was no bueno. All right, I have like 15 wax forms on there right now. Oh, you did? Alliance, thanks. Well, if you like it, I appreciate it, man. I don't always fish with my kid, but if he comes out, it's a rare occasion. He's like a VIP guest. Hold on, we got 27. Andrew, we got 27 likes already. We're rolling, man. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Yeah, it was like a Ricky. Hey, Daniel Benedict, what's up, man? Yeah, I agree with you, Paul. Let's just keep this copacetic. Daniel Benedict. Daniel Benedict. I think I'm hungry because all I'm thinking about right now is an egg Benedict. No offense, but so I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Technically, we're not supposed to be ice fishing here. What? Try what? I mean, if you want to eat it, be my guest. But it's don't forget it's the reservoir ice. I'm sure it tastes decent. I just don't want me driving to the hospital today. I better not tell mom. You can make one hell of a slushy with that, though. All right. So I'm gonna hold on. So we asked you to stop spamming, and now I'm gonna put you in timeout. Try to get a man eating catfish. Huh? Yes, you can have a life scope, but I think a life scope it costs more than my mini. Life scope setup costs at least $1,500. Rick Crockett, what's up, man? You have a crab boil tonight with shrimp? Oh man, uh, yeah, we are going to Chipotle. But I'd rather have whatever Daniel Benedict's having. I don't think I need a bigger hole because we're not gonna catch that big of a fish here. I fish this spot is basically 3 minutes away from my house, and I know for a fact we're not catching big fish here. Like we did catch a big bluegill that fit perfectly in that hole. I'll take a big muskie though. Can you imagine? Could you imagine big muskie? I can't believe we're not getting any more bites. I don't get it. I did have a bitey bite over there, but it went away. You know what I'm gonna do? We should probably drill another hole. You want me to drill it? No, I don't want to come out too far. I don't want people to see us. You know what we should do? We should drill it over there where I catch crappie. Can you give me my backpack? Do you want to drill it or you want me to drill it? Oh, you want to drill it? Oh, isn't that great when you got a kid that can drill your ice holes for you? That's great. Absolutely love it. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'm actually going to set this thing up. I have two trout hooks on there, so I'm fairly confident if I get a fish, it's not going anywhere. The only problem is, hold on. Oh yeah, look at this. This is the lazy man way. Look at this. Ice fishing the lazy way. Let me check on my kids' rod. No, hold on. I'll show you where I catch crappie. Usually, a good crappie spot is. Oh, yeah. So we have two of these. The best company that makes these. Hold on. Make the hole. Make it right here. Yeah. So we'll show you how to make a hole. Got it, Daniel. Very nice of you to be reading. Hudson Plus, but don't put pressure on it. It's fine. It's fine. Keep going. Daniel Benedict, thanks for hanging out, man. And I respect you for reading. That's something I wish I could do more of. Yeah, but well, you got it, kid. Yeah, but basically, we're the only people on the lake right now. You can see that we have two fishing rods right there. We're gonna keep drilling a few more holes. The sunset is in about an hour, and there's a ton of fish at this lake. That's where I usually fish for my live streams. Nice. Nah, that's not the lazy way. That's the way of the pros. There is a good chance for a bass, but we don't have any live bait. If I have tip ups. If no, not from the aquarium. That's see. All right, let me walk away because uh, you're just putting me down, man. No, we're not fishing. I mean, we might catch a bass. You never know, but I don't think so. Oh, you're 60 more subs away from 500. Nice. I think my kid's almost through. Let me get a thing, and I'll show you what we're doing here. I think I'm scaring the crap out of all these fish by walking here, but yeah, you got it. All right, so he's through. See that? We're in. Nice. He's. It's fine. We should have the proper ice scooper. Last time I stole the ladle from my wife. The ladle, you know, the one we use for the soup. No, you can buy one. It's actually not expensive. It kind of looks like one of those cooking things that has like holes in it. So basically, just scoop the ice. Like maca de pasta. Yeah, but you can see how thick the ice is. Look, I'll do this. I don't want to do it. It's cold, but I'm putting my hand in, and I still haven't touched this. Like ice, I'm still not even touching the bottom of it. That's how crazy. And technically, you only need 4 inches to be safe. But yeah, it's at least 10. Don't forget to like and subscribe if free doesn't cost you anything. That is true. You can like and subscribe. I personally don't ask to it, like to ask for it, but when people ask for it, I really appreciate it because I think that's what we all want, right? At the end of the day, more subscribers, more. So we're gonna wait for that hole. We're gonna wait for a little bit, and I mean, if you want, you can go fish it now. But I did have a bite over there. About how cold? It's about today. It's got up to 40 degrees. Right now, it's about like 40 degrees. Yeah. Yeah, we also had the craziest winter. This Paul in Jersey, this is by far the craziest winter we've had. I mean, in terms of being cold, like we've had winters where it wouldn't get freezing for more than a couple of days. So yeah, I think with this jig, you always have to jig it, but we didn't. You see? Let's go and drop it in another hole. Okay, Andrew, when you do that, you're gonna scare all the fish. I mean, the fish when you hit the ice, what is the word? Yes, every time you step on the ice, you send frequencies. The frequencies, man. All right, hold on. If you want, go get your cooler and bring it here. You can jig fish here. There has to be a big boy bluegill here. If we're gonna get one, it's gonna be from here. I really want a perch, but all right. I think I was stuck on something. That's not good. I mean, that's a good thing and not so good thing. Justin Hill, where you from? Oh yeah, Hudson Plutz. Paul von Wolfram is a awesome guy, by the way. Here, yeah, just jig it, but don't go crazy. Look, I'll show you. If I'm the tip like this, and sometimes you can go raise it higher. Pretend you're playing a video game, but don't go like this because that's gonna scare the fish. All right, have fun. Oh, so hard. We're fishing in the lake right now. I think it's in American feet. We're probably about 8 to 9 feet deep here, maybe less even. I'm gonna say at least 8 feet. Well, how about this? Let's pull it out. Wait, I didn't hit the bottom yet? Okay, we're definitely at the bottom now. Look, I'm gonna walk it out. All right, so I'm gonna say like 7 feet maybe. Not that deep, but I know there's fish here because you see how you have all these cattails here? That's where them that's where them fish love to live. And I always catch either bass. You had a bite? Okay, perfect. Don't do that crazy lift. I'm telling you, go literally 4 or 5 inches and stop. Stop. Try to do even less. You had like a nibble, like a crazy nibble. San deep enough for lake monsters. Oh no, yeah, there's big bass here. The problem with this place is it's extremely pressured. It's extremely pressured. And hold on, I gotta. Where's the Hudson Plus? Adam is a moderator. Here you go. Line sider. I'm gonna throw you a range today. Yeah, no, we do have fish here. The problem is, I always say it, it's a very, very pressured lake. I'm very lucky because people don't know how to catch crappie here. I'm the crappie slayer of the lake and usually bluegill. But there are bass fishermen here that are better fishermen than me. You're in Idaho, Justin Hill? Nice. Idaho, don't you guys have some crazy trout fishing? I read an article about people from Idaho, like natives, complaining about a lot of trout fishing tourism, like killing the good spots. I think I'm right. I think it was Idaho. I know you guys also got very good Idaho potato. Yeah, but this lake, there's three things about this lake that I like. Is one, um, there's a gazillion crappie here, and you can catch them all year round except for right now. There is big bluegill here, and it's easy to catch juvenile bass here. That's another thing I like. The thing I'm not good at is catching big bass here. I did catch my PB like right over there. It was a 5 pound bass, and but they're hard to catch. They're very pressured here because this place is all over fish brain, so we have a lot of activity. No, I have not tried line side. I have not tried giant swim baits, mostly because I can't get myself to spend like even more than $20 on the bait on the swim bait. I'm sure they're great, but unless I find one somewhere in the water, I'm not using one. I can't, like that's just not financially feasible for me. And if I lose that, forget it. I'll be diving in the lake for 3 days trying to get it out. Hudson Plus is many. Yes, the knee is better. It's still now. I think it's healing. I think it's healing now. So I have a lot of pain. Like I'll wake up at like 4 o'clock in the morning just because it has that like I don't know. You know when your wound is healing, you have that pain. It's different pain from when you first get it. So I have like I mostly hurt my joints. So I think they're slowly repairing themselves. It's like that weird dull pain. You really can't describe it differently. Oh yeah, we're at 44 likes. Thanks guys. Appreciate everybody hanging out with me today. Any luck, Andrew? No? My kid's struggling. Hold on. Really don't want to put this on the water, but let me see if I can do one of these. Okay, hold on. Did you have a bite before though? We have 4 holes. One, two, three, and I was just fishing there. I'll be right back. It would be nice if we brought 2 more rods with us. I'm not sure if it would help us, but it'd be nice to have. The ice is like 10 to 12 inches. It is super thick. Actually, you know what? Let me see how thick the ice is. I'm actually wondering if this is thicker than Round Valley today. It has to be. Let me see. I'm just gonna do one of these. Wait. Huh. Let me see. So the ice is. I mean, it has to be like way past here. So yeah, it's almost a foot thick. Here. Wait. Let me see if you need wax worms. Oh wow. Okay, I see why you're not getting bites. You got this, Mr. Leafy Leaf. That means you definitely hit bottom. Hold on. You still got 3 wax worms on. Dude, you should have a bluegill in the next 5 minutes. Well, think about it this way. They basically are like a lethargic. Pretend you played basketball for like 8 hours. Would you still want to like play basketball? Yeah, a little bit. But you really don't want to, but oh, you okay? All right, just make sure you're not totally on the bottom. Yeah, they're basically operating on like 10% energy right now. They're very slow to, that's why you got to be super slow with your jigging. You got to basically make them interested. You basically want to move that rod tip up and down like 5 inches, not even like a foot. All right, let's see. Fishing for Popeye the Sailor. Yeah, you can probably drive a pickup here. I mean, if I had a Ford Ranger that I don't care about, I'd try that. 10 to 12 inches. Hey, how you doing, Moreno Cruzola? But yeah, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. If I had an expensive pickup, I would definitely not be driving it on. I've seen some crazy videos, though. I think there's a video from Jersey where the guy, I mean, there probably would have to be from Jersey, where the guy sunk his $30,000 pickup in the lake. It would have to be Jersey. Let's see. I definitely can drive my Mini on it, tell you that. Hmm. Yeah, I think Jersey is crazy mostly because some people have way too much money here. Probably not the people that made the money, it's just their kids acting out. And surprisingly, New York City is not that crazy, but if you go Jersey Shore, you can witness some crazy people. Come on, fishy, 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 fishy. Thanks, Paul. I appreciate it. I went to Canada once on the ice skating, but that lake froze like it was choppy. Um, so my kid ice skates, and I would not let him ice skate here because it is choppy. Once it starts cracking, you're really in. You really can because you see how it has those little. What? What? You had a bite? What? Was it hard? See, Senor Bluegill probably came out to check out your lure. Yeah, I would not let my kid ice skate here. Well, for multiple reasons, but we're actually going ice skating tomorrow. This is, I mean, you can, but there's some places where my kid would definitely bust his butt because you can see those little icy like ripple things. That's where you're gonna, that's where you're gonna mess yourself up. Are you on the bottom? See if you lost any wax worms. No? Morse Butler, what's going on? We have 4 holes, I think. You got one? No way. Okay. Was it big? It's okay. Huh? All right. Well, put it back. Well, you shouldn't be that shallow then. Dr- You got me. You're playing with my heart, man. I got all excited. I even dropped my rod on the ice. He's my son has feet. Huh. Great. How did I do this? Oh no. I tangled my entire line on my rod. Let's just say it's my fault. No, I did this myself. Yeah, we're fishing for whatever bites. No, we're good. I think I'll be able to untangle this. Oh, dude, the tip. Stop. Wait. Really? All right. We're like Dumb and Dumber fishing. All right. We only got one big bluegill right away, and now we're not doing too hot. But we did have bites. It's just the fish is very temperamental. If I could sit here for 7 hours, man, I'd drill like a gazillion holes and just keep fishing them. You're doing a great job staying engaged with us and watching the kids fishing. Thanks, Dave. Thanks, Lion Saturday, man. I appreciate that. Yeah, we're. You know what? I'm gonna go. Can I go fish the hole where you were fishing? You want to switch up? You think so? Well, you have better chance of getting something with this because I just have. See how I have size 8 hooks with a bunch of. You want to switch rigs? Here, I'll set you up. I'm gonna set you. What? All right, one of them's off. Here, I'll show you a trick. You want to? Are they? Do they taste good? Yeah, but in order to, you don't know what the fish feels like. Do you see what turkey vultures eat? Even the fish wouldn't eat what they eat. Well, like dead deer on the side of the road. Here we go. This is easy fishing for you now. All right. Let me see. Yeah. Well, tonight everything's gonna freeze over again. Yeah. This if it doesn't rain, this high is gonna be good for like the next 3 weeks, if not longer. But if it rains, that usually is bad news for ice. All right. Well, we still got 42 people hanging out in the chat. Maybe I can get something. I can definitely do this if I had a nice. I wonder if people make like some sort. What? Huh? A mosquito? Is he dead? Is it one of those big mosquito eater thing? All right, I gotta see this now. All right, I'm coming. Wait, it flew off? Big one or small one? Well, he definitely came off the wrong flight because. Oh wow! Holy crap! You're right. Yeah, look at that. Why would this guy be around? Dude, it's like 20 degrees. You woke up at the wrong time. See, you see me? I still got it, man. I just caught a mosquito out of the air. Jackie Chan. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he can do with chopsticks. Look at that. I've never seen a mosquito. Hey, he's gonna bite me, dude. No, guy. Like this is it for you. This is the end of the road. Like no hard feelings. Hole punch. Oh, he just got stuck with the. Yeah, that's very strange. There was a lady that ran past us. I think she stopped. Did she take a picture of us, or no? She was just looking at us. She's probably gonna call it in. It's not illegal, but people are Karens. Like cops hate this stuff. Like you can literally drive a car on this ice, but well, let's give it the benefit of the doubt. Maybe she's nice and she was just happy for us fishing. There's water on top of the ice. You see that? Yeah, that is a bit of water on top of the ice. You're not wrong about that. That's from today. Yeah. So you gotta tie your shoes, man. Do you see any top water lures on those around those cattails? Huh? I still don't understand how you caught that giant bluegill and now we got nothing. 52 likes. Thanks, everybody. It's very generous of you. You know what? I'm gonna go put a mealworm on this thing. My kids are just sitting there. See, I have not fished with a mealworm in the winter. Usually people don't use them. I love using them in the spring for trout. If you put a little, oh wow, look at these guys. There's, huh? Huh? Somebody calling us? I don't think they were speaking English, which is good news for, which is perfect for us because you know they're never gonna call the cops. All right, let's go. Think we might have an audience, guys. Think we might be talking to somebody soon. Trust me, I know how this goes. Who's yo? What's going on, Ryan? I mean, magnet ice fishing would not be smart because you would be limited to like how you're gonna cast the magnet. The best thing about the magnet is you can drag it through places. But if you go magnet fishing through ice, you only limited to the hole that you made. Probably the worst idea ever, unless you dropped your phone in a hole and it's one of those magnetic iPhone cases. You better be going magnet fishing right after that. You might as well drill a million holes. That's a lot of people when they ice fish, they drop their phones in the hole. That's a common problem. Do we have bears in here? Yes, we do. What's going on, Arman Organicion? We do have bears, but not a lot. There's a couple of black bears. There's nothing else. They basically stay to themselves. We have coyotes. Um, huh? The bite died down. I know, man. It's rough out here, man. I really want to catch a perch, but I can't. I really want to like squeeze this. Ronnie, I'm so happy to see you fishing with me, man. I mean, I'm happy to see everybody fishing with me, really. I know we're gonna go home soon. Yeah, here, hold this rod. But at least it's funny because the only thing we caught something on was this. You can't say we didn't catch anything. Here, let me see. Hold on. Oh, you're still out fishing? Nice. Hold on, I'm gonna drop here. I feel like I can get a fish from here. You can use a spoon lure and tie a 15-20 leader where the hook will be and use a worm as bait. That's how the people here fishing, yes. Yeah, so very similar to my setup on my other rod. I basically tied like one of those, I think they're called marmishka or whatever, and it's like a heavy weight on the bottom, and then I had tied two more hooks on top of it, and I put wax worms on. But for some reason, look at that beautiful private jet. I don't know if you guys can see it, but that's a beauty. Usually, a lot of private jets fly into the Jersey airports on Sunday nights. So the spoon attracts the fish, and the fish don't get spooked so fast from the spoon. Got it. Yeah, that's actually a good. What the hell was that? Yeah, that was some BMW with a popper and crack tune. That is a good idea too. Hots and plots. So what I would do is I would probably keep this lure then. What you're saying? Oh, we lost our. Yes, I would probably tie basically like a hook here. I did hear that exhaust. We, well, we're gonna fish like normal people. Wait, that's a blue heron, dude. They're not supposed to be here. They're supposed to be in Florida. That's a blue heron. Like, what is he eating right now? Look. Oh, I see where he went. There's like a little river there. Yeah. The blue herons are they're supposed to migrate. They're a migratory bird. That's why they're federally protected. As we do, yeah. Oh, thanks. Somebody sent us a gift. Thank you. Sun torch. Ooh, thank you for the torch. I appreciate it, Linesider. It's a torch. We love it. Thank you very much. I didn't see it light up on the screen, but thank you. He must have misunderstood daughter. That's funny. The 100 rubies, basically. Thank you again for the torch. It's very nice of you. It's like a currency for YouTube, live streams. I actually don't know, buddy, but we appreciate it. Probably close to, I don't know. I actually don't know. Yeah, somebody's definitely smoking weed. No, I just don't like the smell of it. It's fine. Listen, well, listen, it's a controversial subject. Let's just put it that way. Hey, what's going on? I love it. It's Paul. Oh, Rhino's fishing Mr. Zero. My bad. I didn't know that. I didn't know Zero lives here. Dude, these private jets just keep coming in. There must be some big political event tomorrow. Uh, hey, what's going on? Fishing with Ferg. What's up? Ooh, thanks for that 100. Fishing with Ferg. I appreciate it, man. Pole vault warfare and ghost. Don't you do sabiki fishing? Sabiki. I could do sabiki, but I only do sabiki fishing in ocean. We do have a sabiki rig that I love dearly. Yes, you do on that thing. You know what? I'm gonna leave this here. I don't think we're gonna get a bite. It's a ruby. Yeah. I don't know the exact value of it, but we'll take it. You know what? I don't think they like the mealworms, but the mealworms definitely still stay on longer. Here, hold this. All right. What I want to do is I want to break up this. These hooks are sharp, by the way. These hooks are no joke. All right, here we go. Broke up the mealworm. Let's go to a different hole. Hold on. I'm not sure if I'm gonna come back to this hole. Let me grab this stuff. Huh? Indian movies? Rupees? No, it's not rubies. It's not rupees. It's rubies. What? Like it looks like a ruby, so it is. Wait, I forgot. Hudson Plots. Where are you from? Because I confuse you with another guy that comes into my live streams. Don't get mad at me. They're having a meal. It's alright, as long as they're not calling the cops on us. Listen, they just maybe they're on a Valentine's. Maybe it's a Valentine's Day. Oh, you're from Norway. That's right. That's what I thought. So my buddy right now lives in Norway. I feel like all he does is he goes skiing through the countryside. He goes mountain biking through some crazy trails, and he goes hiking. That's all I see on his Instagram. Oh yeah, Norway people love cod. Wasn't there a big wars between British and Norway for fishing rights around Greenland or something like that? Not recently, but there was like a whole war about it. I think people from Norway are the best fishermen in the world. No offense to anybody, but if, every time, yeah, we're gonna fish for the next like 20 minutes, then we gotta pack up. Dude, why can't we catch a perch? Oh, you going away with a helicopter, Paul? You know what Paul does? He works on those oil rigs where they fly you in with a helicopter. But he does maintenance. He's like probably like some sort of inspector or like I forgot exactly what he does. But he has to fly into work. That's what my dad used to do. 2 weeks, yeah, 2 weeks at home. My dad used to take a plane to Siberia, and he was a emergency welder. So he spent 2 weeks at home with his family, and then he would go away for 2 weeks to work. Yeah, Florida. Yeah, so see, Paul tests the wells and the valves for leaks. Yeah, it's a super important job. This way you don't have any crazy accidents and spills and stuff like that. Dude, one more fish would be great. I don't understand why there's no bite. Like, how do we get that bluegill right away? And now we have no bite. Yeah, he was the last guy. Well, he was definitely the luckiest guy because we didn't eat him. Hey, 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 don't do that. Huh? What, ice with syrup? Isn't that what we ate yesterday? Okay, homemade ice. I get it. All right, kid. Bloop. Here's, well, this is our last chance. If we're gonna get a fish, we're gonna get it from here. The last hold. Can you give me those wax worms, the container? 'Cause I really don't want to. My knee hurts every time I bend down. Dude, you're fine. Here, one. They're so little. $6. It's much cheaper to buy it from the local shop, though. No, I bought it from Petco. Here, hold this. Well, because otherwise I have to drive for half an hour. All right. Listen, at least we got you one fish. There's no. It's not only wood chips. It's also oatmeal. Yep. Oh, can you pick up the mealworm for me, please? I really can't bend down. Here. Can you tell me what that guy's doing on the hill? Oh, he's taking pictures. As long as he's not taking pictures of me. Nice. Nice. Thanks. Double them up. Nice. What's going on, David Strickler? I just wanted to. You should probably go check your rod, by the way. Check to see if anything is. Put it inside. Yeah, put it there. It's fine. David Strickler. We're using wax worms. You probably already saw that. Paul is saying that, but for Norway, people from outside country, it's difficult. You still have the wax worms on? Chicken? No. Even if you're trying to catch a catfish, right now we have bullhead catfish. Huh? Where? Oh, you're talking about yes. As soon as it gets warmer, we're going there. Yes, Hudson Plots, you're right. I should try nightcrawler as bait. Last live stream we did, We caught 6 bluegills in like 60 minutes. First fish we started catching was night crawlers. I think night crawlers have more scent to them. Hold on. Is it okay if I come to this hole? We can fish for like 15 more minutes and then we gotta call it a day. Well, let's leave it at 5:20. It's 5:08 right now. Oh, I just want to sit like an old man. Hold on. Oh, wow. I don't need the Tesla. I can just use a cooler to sit on. That's it. This is so good when you get to sit after standing. Ah, let me just sit here. 61 likes. Thanks, guys. Haven't caught a fish for you though. What's going on, JFish718? Gucci. Yeah, man, we are pretty Gucci here. It's Sunday. We're ice fishing. Oh, I think I got caught on the same thing you got caught on before, and it wasn't a fish. Let me see if I still have my thing. Yeah, I still have it. Yeah, see, this is what I'm fishing with. For those of you just joining, it's like a little minnow thing with a bunch of wax worms at the end of it. I think I just got caught. Remember how you got caught on something? You thought you had a fish? I think I just got caught on the same thing. Huh? I told you it's 40 degrees. It's pretty warm. That's why the top of the ice is a little melted. J-Fish is in the house, man. Thanks for hanging out, Paul. Okay, got it, Paul. Get some sleep, man, and be careful on that helicopter going to work. I appreciate you. Thanks. I'll uh I'll see you on the next one, man. You see, I got a classy hat on today. I gotta fit in on this lake so the cameras don't call. Thanks again for hanging out, Paul. I appreciate you, man. It's always a blessing when you come around. Last time 7? It's I think he's been so today he gave me a lot of good advice. He's from Florida. So he lives where Ronya lives, and YSO Zero lives in Florida, and also Jim lives from Florida. Jim from Punta Gorda. I'm gonna assume that Jim lives in Punta Gorda. Dude, I need one more fish.
Grumpy orca.
Right, so yeah. People watch me, yeah, man. That's what happens when you get old. When you get old, you'll have your own YouTube live stream. But I feel like YouTube live stream, like I know so many people that retire. Well, mostly people from like law enforcement or fire department. People get lonely. People like move to Vegas, they move to Florida. He's still taking pictures. Well, you never know. He might be an influencer. Maybe he's watching my live stream right now. He just doesn't have the courage to walk up to me and maybe he wants me to sign his hat. Yeah, that's a little weird. That would be a little strange. It, South Florida Central. Uh-huh. Yeah. Yeah, if you took that picture was taken of him on like a Sony or a Canon camera, Sony and Canon, they'll pinpoint GPS on their on. Oh yeah, that's right. That is possible. I mean, if Mr. Beast wants to come on and chill with us, we can kick it. We got a fishing rod for him. I think that lady just went down. Let's see. Okay, Andrew, this is it. Last hole. This was the lucky hole. That's where we caught the bluegill. So this is the last cast. Oh, you get. Let me guess. You getting cold? Getting bored? Florida. Solo Texan Adventure. What's going on, man? What's going on? Welcome to the chat. You want to go to the sauna? Wow, you want a lot of things today. You want to get Chipotle?
Well, I have a gift card from my birthday that I've been waiting to get for 2 months now. I've been waiting to get Chipotle for 2 months.
Wait, has it been 2 months since your
Yes,
birthday?
it has been 2 months.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you didn't
You're
know.
right. Holy crap. It's been 2 months since your birthday, man. Wobble, wobble. Wobble, wobble.
Sauna's gonna feel good.
It will feel good. Well, at least we got one fish. I think that fish, we let him go. We should be like Navy SEALs. We should never let the people go that discover us. We put that bluegill back in the hole, and he told all the other bluegills about us. I'm doing pretty good, Solo Texan. I finally got my kid ice fishing for the first time in his life, and he caught a bluegill. But he caught a bluegill about an hour and 20 minutes ago, and since then we haven't caught one fish. I would love to get a perch, but this is not a proper fishing rod. I mean, ice fishing rod. I'm gonna set up a proper ice fishing rod, and we're gonna go back out here. Um, it's good to see you in the chat, Solo Texan. Dude, I think you're cold, man. I think you're underdressed. Wait, do you have gloves?
Yeah, I have gloves, but they're wet.
Here. See, you get to use my Sims gloves.
Aren't these like $30?
More than that, they're $30 on the Black Friday sale. Here you go.
With the tips. Usually this is when I don't want to say you pay more and you don't even get the tips. What is the point?
The point is that you
It's
can.
Sims, it has a logo, and it makes everybody say, oh, you have Sims. Like, look at this. You see this? This is the 1.5.
It's supposed to be like that. It's called a half glove. On their website, you can pay the same price and you get full glove because it gives you the feeling. You know, the problem is you still freeze off your fingertips, so you can't feel them.
Wouldn't you rather be warm and not feel it?
Where you fishing? We're fishing in Jersey, for better or for worse. Have you ever thought of going to pet fish store and getting fish food and then putting some in some cheesecloth? Yes, but I'm actually way better than that. I bought I went to Goodwill. I bought a blender. I bought a blender and I blended up all my greasy and all crazy food and everything I had in my house, and to create a giant central. And I have it in a gallon thing that I'm going to tie to a weight, put a couple of holes in it, and use this chum next time I go catfishing in the summer. Definitely going to live stream that. But you know what people use this chum? Cat food. Because cat food is super high in protein. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 fish, fish. Oh, no, it came off. Oh, you dude. Give me some wax worms. I'm going back. I'm going back in. Dude, as I was telling you the thing about the chum, oh, that is such a heartbreak. And I had the fish on. We're not staying here till midnight. My fingertips are also getting cold. Dude. So, like, I don't remember what I was doing, but I got that little nibble. I am fishing the reservoir. Yes, you were right, Mr. 516 Spark. Technically, no ice fishing here, but I think we'll be fine. I'm like an unofficial mayor of the reservoir here. I cleaned up more in this reservoir than anybody ever did. Modelo cans, any cans, really. I can't believe I missed that. Like, but that's my fault. I probably could have landed that fish. Do you have any more wax worms on there? That's fine, I don't care. And if you have those gloves, if you ever buy those Sims have gloves,
Buy the full ones. Do not buy the ones without.
dude, that's because you underdressed yourself.
I didn't underdress myself. I wear a hoodie. I wear a full jacket.
Look at this. Doesn't this look appetizing?
I have 2 pairs of pants.
You know, I go fishing because I want to relax. I don't want to fight with nobody, even with people in the chat. I'm not fighting with you about my Sims cap gloves, man. Come on, fishy, fishy, fishy.
Are we staying here so we catch
Yeah, that's a loud private jet. Is he going down?
That's the third one.
Yeah, I told you they're flying in. I mean, I'm the limo driver usually when I'm not injured, but
Yeah, you retired.
I'm not doing that.
You're
But look at the man. I really wish like we could fish over there, like in that area. But the problem is, we're definitely gonna call it in, because right now here nobody can see us. And either way, we're putting all the fish back in. We're basically feeding the fish. That's what we're doing.
Actually, you're hurting it.
We're not hurting the fish.
1 minute to catch a fish.
Yeah, we got. How about this? Let's do 5 more minutes to catch a fish. Man, that was a nice nibble too. Wait, do we still have those wax worms out in that hole and nothing bit it? That's so crazy. Yeah, winter fishing is definitely not for the weak of the heart. You basically have to sit, freeze yourself. That's why people sit in tents, because they're going to be sitting there for 7 hours. And then now I get it, but why people go out when they go ice fishing, they drink. It's just not that I would ever do that, but yeah, I know I wouldn't be doing that because I only have 2 hours to fish per day. Well, I guess if you live on a lake, if I live where my friend lives, you can have a couple of beers and go out on the ice and ice fish, and then fall in.
How much is this house worth? This is like the best place in the house.
Not that much compared relatively. One more cast. Does anybody know the story about the chef from Titanic? So if you guys don't know this, it's an interesting story, but it's 100% true. So when Titanic was going down, the chef, and you can Google this, you don't have to believe me, but the chef, he was helping put everybody on lifeboats, and there was no space for him. But before he helped everybody on lifeboats, he got really drunk on all the expensive liquor that they had in the restaurant because he thought he wasn't going to make it. So after he put everybody on lifeboats, he got into the water and was basically bobbing up and down, I think, for 2 or 3 hours until that rescue ship came, and he fully survived, did not get frostbite. And people attribute, the doctor said the reason he actually made it swimming through icy water was because apparently he drank so much alcohol that it kind of put him in this state of like altered like his body was not operating as usual, and he made it. True story. You can Merrill Creek. No, Merrill Creek. Where is Merrill Creek? Merrill Creek. That sounds familiar, but we're definitely not on Merrill Creek.
Not a creek.
Yeah, but that chef story is absolutely true. Because somebody told me about that story. My friend who's a physician, and they actually told him that story in med school, and it's absolutely true. You can Google it. And he lived till like 1990 or something. Or no, it's not a bite. Yeah, Merrill Creek. Oh wait, Merrill Creek Reservoir. No, we're not on Merrill Creek. I know Merrill Creek. Merrill Creek has those sunken trees in the middle of it. Because my kids, well, actually, remember your tutor? She used to go kayaking in Merrill Creek. No, it's a different reservoir. We only caught one big bluegill. That's it. I wonder if you can ice fish at Merrill Creek. All right, that's it. Hold on. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cast this in at that hole, and meanwhile we can start packing up. Yeah, Merrill Creek is a very pretty reservoir to kayak. I remember it now. My kid's ELA tutor, she used to go kayaking there before she moved to PA. All right, so what I'm going to do here is I'll just pop this in. You never know, I might get a perch while we're. I mean, this is probably not a very smart idea, but hey, no, no, don't drill, man. Let's go. Don't waste your energy. You're gonna get your shit. All right, you want to drill a hole? Drill a hole, please. I guess if you want to do it for exercise, I'm gonna start getting my stuff together. Huh? I'm actually gonna pass on Chipotle because I don't know. I mean, I can if I can split something. I could probably get a bowl and split it with mom, but I don't want to like get a whole burrito or a bowl for myself. That's a lot of food. Wait, did something? Did that thing just fall off? Wow, that is the luckiest. Do you see that? That thing just untied itself and fell off in my hand. So I got lucky. That was a terrible tie by me. I got very lucky. Wow, that thing just fell off randomly. Dude, what are you doing? Oh, the ice is, yes, the ice is at least 10 inches. I bet you. So, what is it? Who's talking to me? 516. I've been to Round Valley today. I ice fished Round Valley today while my kid was doing tryouts, and he was doing tryouts at the Hunterdon, like a basketball team tryouts at Hunterdon County High School, and I went to fish Round Valley, and there were families walking on Round Valley. I don't know if you're from Jersey, but have you ever seen Round Valley freeze out to the point where there's just families walking out on ice, taking pictures? There was a gazillion people ice fishing. There's a million holes drilled in ice. Oh yeah, there's tons of people ice fishing. So no, there was a ton of fish on the live scopes, but nobody caught anything. Yeah, 516. If you're still listening, even the Round Valley is fully frozen over. People are walking on ice, fishing, like fishing in the middle of the Round Valley Reservoir. It's wild, man. It's absolutely crazy. So yeah, that's why I have no reservations of taking my kid ice fishing right now because super safe. Yes, we are going. What? You cold? Okay, start getting up the hill. Okay, you're in charge of two fishing rods and the cooler. I'm gonna shut down here. I'll carry the auger. Let me carry the auger so you don't cut your clothes up. Here, grab the cooler. You're in charge of these two fishing rods. If you get them tangled, it's fine. All right, I think we got everything, right? All right, say bye to everybody. All right, y'all. Thanks. All right, we're gonna go because we gotta. The sunset is in 5 minutes. We gotta get to our car and get out of here. But thanks for hanging out with us. Sorry we didn't catch more than one fish, but it was my kid's first fish ever through ice. All right, thanks for hanging out. Thanks for your likes. I might go fishing again in the next couple of days. If I do, I'll put a little note on my channel. We are in Jersey, Lazy Dog. Have a great evening, everybody. All right, have a good one. Thanks for hanging out with me. Bye.